to school during a lockdown. Let's talk about it because somehow I made it out completely fine. When I was in second grade, I was an incredibly lazy kid. I woke up late almost every morning, which meant I was late to school almost every day. For the most part, nothing bad ever happened because of it, until one particular day. My mom dropped me off near the trees by the school, and as I walked toward the building, something felt off. The place was way quieter than usual. When I entered through the main entrance, I headed straight to the office to check in, since those were the rules for arriving late. But when I got there, nobody was at the front desk. Hello? No answer. I call again. Still nothing. So with no adults around and no idea what else to do, I decided to walk to my classroom. As I made my way down the hallway, I noticed something strange. Every classroom door was shut. The halls were completely empty. No teachers, no students, not even other kids who were usually late like me. The entire school was so quiet you could hear my backpack zipper rattling. When I finally reached my classroom, the door was closed too. I grabbed the doorknob. Locked. I knocked. No answer. At this point, little 7-year-old me had no clue what else to do. There were no adults around to ask for help, and I had somehow convinced myself that maybe today just wasn't a school day. So I started strolling around the school. I just wandered the empty hallways, trying to figure out what was happening. 5 minutes passed. Then I heard it. Slow footsteps coming from somewhere around the corner, and mixed in with them was this weird scraping sound, like something sharp was dragging against the wall. Now, thankfully, 7-year-old me apparently possessed survival instincts. The second I heard those sounds, I turned around and bolted in the opposite direction. I vividly remember trying my best to run quietly, but my backpack zipper was doing its absolute best to sabotage me. So yeah, in a survival situation, don't have a noisy zipper. After turning a few corners, that's when I spotted 2 of my classmates standing outside my classroom. Elia? Oh, hey guys, do you know where everyone else is? No, all the doors are locked and nobody's answering. As we're standing there trying to figure out what's going on, a door across from us slowly creaks open. An eye peeks out. We all freeze. Then the door swings open wider. It was our vice principal. The man looked terrified. In a harsh whisper, he said, "Kids, get in here, now!" So we did. The second we stepped inside, we saw an entire classroom packed with students. Nobody was talking, nobody was moving, every kid was holding a book, staring at us. The room was completely silent. The vice principal crouched down to our level and whispered, "Go to the back of the classroom, pick a book, and read quietly." So we obeyed. Later that day, my parents explained what had happened. The school had been in a lockdown because a man with a weapon had entered the school, which means while I was casually strolling around the empty hallways, completely clueless, there was a man with a weapon roaming the school. All because I showed up late to school. Let's just say if I had been caught by this man, things would have gone south very quickly. Before I go, I just wanted to thank you so much for 100,000 subscribers. I finally got my silver play button and it still doesn't feel real. I'm honestly so grateful for every single one of you. You made this community such a warm, welcoming place, and reading your comments genuinely makes my day. To celebrate, I'm planning to do my very first live stream on July 5th at 4 p.m. PT, so I'd love to see you Melodies there if you can make it.